AM 1430 KRGI, 105.5 FM. Good morning. I'm Brian Gallagher. We have a guest in studio from Central District Health Department. Colette Evans is here to talk about a class that they have to help you live well. First, welcome back.
Thank you.
Did you run into much rain on the way in this morning?
Believe it or not, no.
Okay. Well, we had a guest earlier that came from the other side of Aurora and said that ran into just buckets.
Oh,
so
I think I just missed it when I walked out to come here.
Okay. Well, she did come in high and dry, and she's hoping that she gets that same respect at least until she gets ready to head back. In the meantime, let's talk about living well. Living well with diabetes is specifically what we're talking about, and these are classes that are designed to help folks understand why they should, what they need to do, and why it's so important for the long run.
Absolutely. So the Living Well with Diabetes is a 6-week program, and each session is about 2 hours, depending on the size of the class. And really, it's about helping people to manage their diabetes on their own. A lot of times people feel like they're alone. They feel like nobody understands what they're going through. So this brings people together who share a common disease so that they know they're not alone, and they get some really good education on how they can take control of their life to manage their diabetes.
Diabetes is an affliction, a disease that has different stages. It has different levels of intensity, but one thing it doesn't have is an age boundary. It can touch any age person from 1 to 101.
It can. Type 1 diabetes is typically the kiddos that you see, the children, teens, young adults. Type 2, and that one usually requires insulin to manage. Type 2, you can sometimes manage your symptoms with healthy eating, exercise, losing some weight. And then there's gestational diabetes, which hits women when they're pregnant. Some women get gestational diabetes when they're pregnant.
We're talking with Colette Evans from Central District Health Department. Living Well with Diabetes is a program that they have, and you've got some new classes coming up here in a few weeks. Let's talk about the particulars of the class, what people are going to learn and hopefully sustain once they get through these classes.
We do a lot of education around really anything that helps a person to manage their diabetes. So it can be from nutrition, physical activity. We talk about mental health because it puts a strain on people, and giving them some ideas on what they can do to manage their mental health. We also talk about the medical complications. One of the important things that we talk about is helping the participants learn how to talk to their physicians. A lot of times people feel really nervous about asking questions about it, so they kind of stay silent and leave with unanswered questions. So we do a lot of work around helping people to learn to talk to their doctor, to tell them it's okay to ask these questions and have them be a real part of your treatment team.
You've heard the phrase knowledge is power.
Yep.
It's really important here because according to the CDC, over 37 million people in the U.S. have diabetes, which is over 11% of the population. But the scary number is nearly 9 million are undiagnosed. They don't know.
Yeah, that's really scary. I think that people probably have symptoms and they just assume that that's just maybe something that they're going through, or maybe they're hot and that's why they're sweating, or that's why they're agitated, when really it could be about elevated blood sugar levels. So it's important for people to go to the doctor every year, get their physicals, particularly if they have a history of diabetes in their family. We really want them to really take care of themselves.
Another class starting July 10th. There is also a Spanish class that's going to begin July 11th. More information is available from Central District Health Department. How can they find out more?
They can go to our website, cdhd.ne.gov, or give us a call at 308-385-5175.
Colette Evans from Central District Health Department. Thanks for the good info.
Thank you.
Good morning from AM 1430 KRGI 105.5 FM.